All right, so here we go. Your engineering requirements, let's just go through them and talk about how well they were met. A, the system will maximize invariance to scale, luminance, rotation, translation, and distortion.
So for that, for the rotation and translation part, we used the best slam algorithm that we could find according to the Kitty dataset. So we were able to get sub-centimeter or sub-10 centimeter precision localization throughout campus. For luminance, weather, and all of that. It's mainly focused on Safe Zone.
Yeah, so Safe Zone itself operates pretty well in normal sunny and cloudy conditions, but it would fail in certain areas on campus and in heavy snow and nighttime conditions. So to make that more robust, we did some pre-processing before running the images through the network, and then we also gathered more labels and just added more training examples to the model.
For those specific use cases where it was doing poorly.
So after all that, you're pretty confident that...
Yes, we've
as long as you don't take it out at night.
We've met it to the best.
That one we still haven't overcome, and we think we might need like a headlight system or something.
At night, the LiDAR still functions perfectly, but the Safe Zone, which is curb, avoiding curves, does not work.
Yeah, so we have met the requirement in that we've improved upon the previous robustness.
Okay. B, the system will maintain a persistent database with backups of its generated map.
Yes, we are able to save maps to disk, and ROS itself provides us methods of recording any and all sensors we need at any given point in time, so that is inherently built into our solution.
All right. C, LiDAR-based navigation will be used to avoid local obstacles and add confidence to depth estimation of visual odometry system.
I'm not sure how to really elaborate on that, but that's what we use to detect obstacles and...
It's intrinsic in the
yes,
design.
Yeah, it's used everywhere. It's pretty ubiquitous. Yeah.
Okay. D, the system will maintain mapping and localization subsystem operating speeds at a minimum of 10 hertz.
It does. Loam runs natively at 10 hertz, so all of our pose estimates are being published to the ROS transforms and ROS odometry messages at 10 hertz.
For Safe Zone, the camera publishes at 30 FPS, and eNet is able to make inferences at 60 FPS.
And through the GUI, you can also view at what rate each sensor is running, and those have all been way beyond 10, with the exceptional case of the Velodyne, which rests at about 9.9.
Okay.
So our subsystems are running at whatever speed the Velodyne is actually giving us data at.
Okay. E, a fail-safe mechanism will indicate if a critical subsystem has failed, such as a sensor, camera, localization model, etc., by terminating movement and granting control to the user.
So through the GUI, as I just said, it tells you at what rate the sensors are running. If it falls below that 10 hertz margin, it will show up a red message right next to the sensor and alert you that this isn't running at the speed it should be. In terms of actually stopping the execution of our path planning and navigation, we haven't actually included a way to disable certain sensors or to switch that off when something falls below that margin, but we still make use of the big red button on the cart whenever we need to. That is probably the best fail-safe mechanism we have to date.
So ultimately, we have not met that requirement to the full extent, but we have an indication to the user when you should hit the red button.
Right, you've got the alert.
Yeah, we have the alert.
And so it's one extra step for the user. It's not automated, but it's essentially...
It's pretty much there, though. We at least, like, the important part is like actually detecting that the subsystem is not running or, yeah.
Throughout all the time that we were actually working on this cart, we never saw a situation where a sensor completely failed. It might miss a message or two, but there was never a situation where a sensor would completely stop communicating with us, unless it was at the initialization where our system would not actually come up, so there was no autonomous motion at that point.
Or it was unplugged.
Or was unplugged, which is during initialization.
Yes.
All right. F, an on-cart graphical user interface will allow specification of the target destination within the RIT campus. So
Yes.
Think we got that? And last, G, a uniform abstracted interface will be used to communicate with the sensors.
Ross did
Ross,
that
yes,
very well
yes,
for us.
yes. Ross literally was that. That was
Yep.
pretty awesome.
All right, that gets everything. Anything else you want to say about your project, or any ideas that you have now that you've completed it about doing it differently?
We did write up a few recommended future items for future groups to tackle.
Yeah, but like for future groups working on this, definitely look at Ross first. That is the most important thing, because a lot of what you want to do, completely feasible, you can totally understand it, but given the time frame of this course, you are going to want to use something that's pre-implemented, which Ross has almost anything you can possibly think of, and it's just a matter of understanding the package and configuring it. So definitely look into Ross first and take a look at our suggestions.
Yeah, I wouldn't be afraid to suggest that they spend like weeks just understanding what we're doing and why we're doing it before they start trying to mess with it. The last thing I want to say is we've had a lot of fun here.
Yeah.
It's been a great project.
Yeah.
That's always good. All right, nice job. Thank you.
Alright.